Still in the Suede Palace here at Grand National Roadster Show Pomona 2009, and we are still talking to hub heads who are artists. Scott Fisk, no exception. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing well, sucking air.
I hope so, man, because if you aren't, it's either air or fumes, right?
Well, it's either that or snow from the snowbank in the Northeast where I'm from.
Now, this is like really nice weather for you right now, huh?
Oh, yeah, I got the call this morning. It was 20 below zero back east.
That's only about an 85-degree difference from what it is here in Pomona. Now, Scott, I know you're a hub head, and you described it so well a second ago. What was the way you described the hub?
I said that the hub is my space for people with gas in their veins.
I love it, and I know you guys can relate to that. Now, let's get to the work you do. Obviously, you're a cartoonist with an automotive bent. How'd you get started?
Well, I had a lot of influences when I was growing up, and spent a lot of time with my head buried in my sketchbook. I definitely had some artist influence. Lance Sorchik, he's an artist out of Connecticut. He spent a lot of time in Roadster's Digest. Really like his stuff, and fortunately after he stopped, I got some page time in Roadster's Digest. I don't know, man. It's always constantly evolving. You get the bug, it bites you, and you just gotta go. I mean, gas in your veins.
And what do you got in your garage?
Back home, I got a 1964 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88. It's 2 time zones long and sleeps 6 in the trunk. 15 midgets if you're packing midgets. But yeah, it's a really nice car. My son and I, we roll in it all the time.
So you take a lot of people to drive into that thing.
Oh, a lot of people fit in that, yeah.
It's the mafiosi car because you can fit a ton of bodies in the trunk.
Yeah, the Mexican blanket seat covers, everything. Yeah.
Nicely done, man. That's a cool year of that. Now tell us more about your artwork. You obviously do spec stuff and commission.
Yeah, I mean, I do formalized renderings as well, but on my site, I did a focus style of artwork for real people to afford original artwork. I do some very high-end conceptual renderings. I mean, I've done a pile of stuff like that. But when people come up and they say, hey, can you draw my ride? And I'm like, yeah, hit my website, bounce me a couple JPEGs of your car, smash it out.
Love it, man. We're talking to Scott Fisk, cartoonist, also a hub head. How can they find you on the net?
You can find me on cartuner.com right here, car-tuner.com.
And what about your hub garage?
Studio 669/cartuner.
Nice. Or you can, of course, just Google Scott Fisk. I'm sure you'll come up with both those websites, man. It's people like you that make the hub what it is, my brother. We're so glad you're on.
Yeah, thank you. And if you Google hot rod illustration, I'm number 2 usually. Number 2.
Gotcha. Well, there's also one other thing we wanted to ask you about: the Renegade Biker Magazine, which is no longer going to be Renegade Biker Magazine. It's just going to be Renegade Magazine.
Yeah, it's a real awesome magazine out of Florida. This will be the last time it's called Biker. It's a real grassroots movement. I'm covering the Suede Palace for that magazine because the Suede is like the show inside the show. You know, all the cool stuff happens here. Going to give him some nice West Coast coverage and try to get his name out. I'm the artist feature in the next issue. I'm pretty jazzed about it. Lock and load.
Hubheads, you got to pick that up and check out Scott. His work's really cool. Scott, once again, great to talk to you, man.
Brother, nice to meet you. Very well. My name is Scott Fisk of Studio 669, cartuner.com, and here I am with Hub Garage. Nice to meet you, and welcome to the Grand National Roadster Show in the Suede Palace.